Pisces, hi, how are you doing? Welcome into your reading. If you have been here before, thank you so much for coming back in. If you are new, we are testing your intuition in this tarot reading. So you're going to participate in the reading a little bit. We want to see what is the connection between you and your spiritual team, and that means we're testing your intuition. In the reading, I am going to lay out a few decks that I have on the table, and I'm going to be using a pendulum to allow your team to choose the 3 decks that they want to work with, meaning that every single zodiac sign that I do read for has their own set of unique decks chosen just for them. But before they choose, you're going to choose 3 decks as well. I will take you through a little bit of a breathing just before you choose. If you want to go through that, it will help you to be able to connect to your spiritual team's energy and choose 3 decks. Comment below, please. I always see so many people commenting below. You guys are getting 3 out of 3 in the order that I am choosing the decks. So it is amazing. Imagine how high vibrational you are if you are doing that. You are so connected to your spiritual team. So let's get into that card selection part of the reading. And please do remember, if you do not want to go through the selection part of the reading, there are timestamps below. You can get straight into the main part of the reading as well. Let's get to the selection part. Pisces, welcome into the selection part of the reading. This is where you are going to choose 3 of these decks, and I'm going to use the pendulum and allow your spirit guides to choose 3 decks as well. Then we are going to see how many of these decks are matching with each other. That will tell you how you are connected at this moment in time with your spiritual team. If you do not even choose one, do not worry. It is because there is information that is going to be revealed to you in this reading that you currently do not know about. So let's get into this. I'm going to name the decks for you. We have got Starseed Oracle, we've got Angels and Ancestors, Moonology, Psychic Tarot of the Heart, we've got Sacred Traveler, Spirit Animal Oracle, and we've got Angel Answers. If you already know what it is you want to go for and you've decided these are the decks that I'm going to go for, then go for that. You can literally just jump a little bit ahead in the reading. But if you still do want to join me, and even if you haven't made a decision about the cards, join me in a little breathing. I'm going to connect you to your spiritual team. I'm going to ask them to connect with you and open up like just an energy so that you guys can get into a flow of back and forth, so you can get communication from them and they can connect to you. So let's do this. If you wish to, let's come and do this. So take your first deep breath in. At the top of your breath, please just hold it for a few seconds. We have to clear, we have to raise your energies, and this is what we're doing. Release your breath. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I want you to imagine a very bright white light that literally emanates out of the top of your head. This is you. That is your energy. That is your soul vibration and light. Release your breath. Third deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I call your spiritual team in now, and I ask them please to connect with you and open up any portals that need to be opened and have clear and clear communication with you for your highest good. I now ask you to release your breath. There we go. Go ahead and choose your decks. Let's get in here and see if your spiritual team, what exactly and which decks are they exactly going to be choosing today. So spiritual team for Pisces, can you please show me the first deck that we need to be working with in this reading? Wow. Okay, we've got Angels and Ancestors coming in there. The second deck that we need to be working with for Pisces today, what is the message that they need to be receiving? Remembering that this reading is timeless. Whenever you do receive it, you are meant to get the message. In the world of spirit, they don't know time, okay? Everything is just seamless for them. So we have got Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, let's get our third deck and the last deck out for my Pisces today. Which deck holds a message that you wish to give to Pisces at this moment? Let's see where we are going. Okay, let's have a look. We have got no. They say don't stop as of yet. There you go. You've got Sacred Traveler Oracle. Okay, I nearly stopped there and they were like, nope, keep going. There we go. We've got your 3 decks chosen. So we have got angels and ancestors. We have got spirit animal, and we've got sacred traveler oracle. Let's see what will come up in your reading, Pisces. There we go. We have got your 3 decks that have been chosen. It is angels and ancestors. Let me make sure. Yes, we have got spirit animal oracle. Okay. Beautiful, one of my favorite decks. I love animals. And we've got the Sacred Traveler Oracle as well. So whatever messages do come through in this reading, you are meant to get them at this time, whenever that is. It is a timeless reading. What else? Please watch out for scams and cons out on the world of the internet. There's a fake account that follows people back that follow me on Instagram and tries to get you to get a reading with them. I do not do personal readings at this time. What else? Thank you so much for all of you that do donate to the channel. Super thanks, PayPal, people like Robin, people like Samil in PayPal, blowing my mind. Thank you so much. You're absolutely wonderful. Also be careful in the comments below as well. When somebody like randomly just wants to speak to you in the comments and they start talking to you, especially people that say hello my love or hello my dear, watch out for catfish as well. I pick it up sometimes in the comments that people are trying to reach out to other people. You don't know who that is, okay? So be very, very careful on the internet. I just saw something the other day and I was like, be careful. All right. So let's have a look and see. Sky Father. Ooh, beautiful energy. That is the creator energy. Trust in the unknown. Right now, you could be not trusting in the unknown. I'm looking here at the decks that you were chosen, that have been chosen here. Very interesting combination. I see it starting out with this ancestor and angels and ancestors energy. And we're ending up in Sacred Traveler Oracle here. It's interesting. And then we've got the spirit animal going in the middle, which is also another spirit guide as well that you have. So you might be having a bit of a fear with regards to what could be unfolding in this time. Remember, at the moment that I am recording this reading, it is an energy of Mercury retrograde. So I'm in the middle of Mercury retrograde. It is a time when we can feel a bit depressed, a little bit down in energy, a little bit hopeless, a little bit confused. It is a normal energy to feel that. Sometimes it draws attention to what you're meant to be looking at in your life and what needs to be focused on at that moment. So if you're looking at, like, I'm so worried about my finances, or I'm so worried about my health, or I'm so worried about whatever it is you're worried about, it will then draw your attention to those things so that it can be sorted out. That's what I look like Mercury retrograde as being anyway. So let's go in here and have a look at spirit animal. Use your mind wisely. Truly, hey? You've got to be careful. With these two energies coming up here, I feel like your emotion and your thoughts that are going on in your mind at this time, Pisces, are not the greatest. You got the use your mind wisely. Little pig spirit over there. So cute. I remember I had to look after some pigs at one time. Baby pigs. Wow. I think it was like 4 of them. They were tiny. But yeah, wow. Hey, pigs are naughty. Like, they just sit on top of each other and it's like, you know, you're just like, are you killing this little pig over here? It's weird. But anyway, use your mind wisely. I'm not exactly a farm person, so I didn't know what I was doing. Luckily, it was only for a day or two. Use your mind wisely. I feel like it's got to do something. It's got to do with this trust in the unknown. Excuse me. I feel like you might be, like I like to call it, going down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? It's literally an energy of you maybe thinking the worst or not feeling great at this time. And it can affect your emotions in some kind of way. Okay, so if you are feeling that, I feel like a bit of a vibe like that. Pisces, you know, so emotional. Pisces and Cancer. I know, my daughter, I used to have a friend that was Pisces. My daughter's Cancerian, so I know, but I love her to bits, and she's actually the closest person to me. So yeah, Pisces, if your mind can start telling you what you don't want to hear, your mind is not you. It is a thought that it just thinks all the time. It is your brain, okay? Your mind must not be your master. It must be your slave. Okay, you must get that mind under control. And if your mind says to you, this is not going to work out, you will immediately be emotionally affected by that. Immediately. You're going to immediately go, everything's going wrong. This is bad. And especially if things have gone wrong for you, I feel as if you might, yeah, definitely, absolutely. It's something going on with your energy. Distant thunder, you know what I mean? clear the air. So I feel, I don't know what's going on with you, whoever you are, Pisces, right now. I feel like there's a vibe going on with you. You're not sure about what's going to happen in the future. You're really unsure what's going to happen. Your mind is not being it's being your master right now. So it may be saying the wrong things to you because of past experiences that you have had. Okay, distant thunder, we're looking into the past, what has been, and it says clear the air. So you could be looking at, okay, so these events have taken place in my life. This is what happened. This is what I've experienced. This is what I've been through. And because you've experienced these things, because you've been through these things, it can make you feel as if it will happen again and again. I promise you that it's not like that. What can cause something to happen again and again is if you don't use your mind wisely. Because if you've had bad experiences, say in love, in career, in money, in life in general, and then you kind of go, this is my life. No, that is what has happened to you. It is not your life. Your life is always new and unfolding at every given moment. But if you believe that you have bad luck, or you believe that your life is not good, or you believe that nothing will change, and you say nothing will ever change, my life I've got such bad luck, you need to be very, very careful what you allow this computer to say. It's prompting the wrong prompts, okay? You got to stop it, and you got to remake it say something else. You got to force your brain into be submitted, yeah, you know what I mean. You got to force your brain to literally you see, Mercury retrograde's got me here. You got to force your brain to like submit to what you wanted to say. So with regards to this energy, you got to rethink what you're saying. You got to use your mind wisely. You literally always got to say everything's unfolding in my favor, always. You always got to say to yourself, my life is unfolding in beautiful harmony. My life is going to show me how unbelievably good it can get. The universe will show me how good it can get still, and I know it's going to be amazing. Even though you don't feel it in your heart, you don't feel it in your mind, you don't feel it in your energy, you got to start with the words that get said in your head. Because like I was telling you, if your mind says to you, this is not going to work out, you're going to get emotionally affected. And emotion is the intelligence of the body, and thoughts is the intelligence of the mind. It is truly the intelligence of the body, the emotion, that will bring in your life. So if the emotion is like kind of like not okay, it's a thunderstorm, be careful, because it can pull that in. So you gotta work real hard to get the computer up here to reprogram itself, to say the different things to you, so that the emotion can feel differently, that you can feel hope, that you can feel positive, that you can feel like, okay, it's going to be just fine. Everything's just going to be fine. You know what I mean? You've got to change it around. That's your power, and that's what has been given to you by the Sky Father. Sky Father is the creator of all things, the ultimate energy that we feel as witches as well. We do feel it. That there's something that creates and creates and creates and creates and creates. It's like an artist, you know. You are that too. You are a part of that energy. You are that. You are what it is, having its own experience in this body. What are you meant to do here? You're meant to do what the Sky Father is doing, which is create and create and create and create and create. So you're here to create your life, but it doesn't matter which way you're creating it in. The Sky Father doesn't look at good or bad. The Sky Father just creates. And if you look at our planet, there's a lot of beautiful things here, but there's also a lot of horrible things here. You look at nature and you see, you know, this beautiful buck walking with its baby, you know, and you're like, oh, look at this beauty. And then you see the lion come along and eat the baby. And you're like, but why? Because it's creation. It's how it is. This is the duality of life. And you can either choose to create the beauty, or you can create the ugly. And it's never going to be looked upon as you're doing something right or wrong. It's just going to be what it is. So you have the control to take it from the ugly to the good, by controlling and using the mind. So it can affect the energy of the body. Okay, so let's get in here and have a look and see. Two of Water coming in here. We're going to talk about what this could be for you. Okay, let me move these decks here so I can fit the cards on the table. So you got Two of Water coming in, which is the Two of Cups. Spirit guide said, this is go there. So I'm going to go there one at a time. Pisces. Two of Water is the emotional balance that you are needing to put back into you. It is the energy of you needing to find alignment, find a balance where it's not to the extremes of either which way. And that's also what we need to watch out for. We can't be manic as well. You know what I mean? When you're feeling like, I'm so high, I'm so good, woohoo, and you're manic, you know what I mean? No, it needs to be balanced out. You need to actually have a very steady energy. When you actually start to get your energy right, it's not really high either. That's also not very low. It seems to be just sort of steady in the middle like this, which is a beautiful alignment with the universe. For some of you guys here, you may be having some issues with regards to a relationship or love in general. Alignment with friends and family could be out of alignment. You could be even worrying about you being in a relationship. For others of you, it's you finding your place in life with the Two of Cups. Where do I fit? Where do I belong? When am I going to find the balance that I need to see in my life? Okay, so that can be a real worry for you. So let's see what comes in here. You're waiting for this. The Hangman has been stalking me lately. I don't know why. It's Mercury retrograde. It's like we're paused. In Mercury retrograde, we will pause like this with the Hangman. It's a time of reflection, and it will go on till about the 11th, maybe a couple of days after, even a week after. It's almost like you're kind of like feeling like nothing's moving, nothing's changing. Why is my life like this? And it's actually a moment of pause. Usually I feel as if the moment of pause has got to do with you needing to go within, needing to really look at clearing the distant thunder. What is bothering you now? That's what needs to be sorted. That's what you need to change your mind about. So whatever is bothering you in this moment, it's calling attention to that. So you're getting bothered, say, about the fact that, let's go to change or love or money, whatever it is to you. Maybe it's career, money, love, whatever. So you worried about that specific thing. That worry is a signpost for you to say, to show you, there's a problem there. Now look at that problem and pay attention to what you are thinking about with regards to that problem. People always hurt me. Money never flows to me. I've got bad luck. Life is never good. I can't get anything right. Look at those words and start right there and start using your mind wisely. Change that. And the moment it pops up into your head, you got to stop it. I remember when I started doing it, it was many years ago, maybe over 10 years ago, I would catch myself in it. It took so much effort. It took so much time. It took months and months and months for me to even get any leeway. But what I would do is I would be doing the dishes, you know, and I would say something like, oh wow, you're such a failure in life. And I'd be like, stop, delete that sentence. I'm not a failure. I am perfectly balanced and I'm a successful person. You know, and it would feel fake in the beginning, but I kept on doing it anyway. And eventually it started to stick. And eventually those kind of words that were coming out like, oh my God, this is not going to work out. It just didn't happen anymore. They just stopped happening. I think if I remember looking back, all of a sudden they just didn't exist anymore. I wasn't saying stuff like that to myself anymore. And you can reprogram your brain. So I feel like you really need to start there. So there's a waiting here for you. You got a new start coming in. Clarity. Oh, there it is. Pisces. Yes. This is the clearing of the air. There's an opening happening up here in your mind that there's something you're going to see clearly. The page of air is literally the clearing of the air. The air energy is swords. So it talks about the thought in the mind. Beautiful, Pisces. Wow. So you do have a clearing of the air here. I hear Spirit Guide talking about in the next month or two, there is an understanding that's coming to you with regards to something that you're going to be doing. So I feel like you're heading in a new direction here, or there's something new coming in for you, that you got an understanding about what it is you're going to be doing. You're very, very clear on it. You're very like, okay, so confusion cleared. The sky is opened. I can see everything. I can see the stars. I can see the sun and everything. So I know exactly where I'm going. I know what I'm going to be doing. Some action that you're planning on taking here. with regards to something moving forward. So please, and even, yeah, I see 2 of water, which can be an indication of a month or 2. Okay, so let's have a look and see what will come in here. 7 of Earth, so you got some long-term plans with regards to the future. 7 of Earth is 7 of Pentacles, so it's looking at stability. It's looking at how you're feeling in your world. It's looking at, it's like I pick up this energy of, how can I say? It feels like a little bit of anxiety still there. I still feel like you get a bit nervous or a bit anxious with regards to the future. There's some ideas coming in here, or clarity about what you're meant to be doing. So whatever is going on with you, whatever storm you're finding yourself in that's causing this emotional feeling inside of you, it's going to go away. Thank God. It's gonna go away. And then you got some plans, you got some ideas that you're going to be doing. And it's going to involve you finding a lot more stability, a lot more money coming in. Maybe even stability in you, in your relationships. The 7 of Pentacles is an excellent card if you put the work in. Okay, it's only an excellent card if you put the work in. If you want change, you have to work at it. You have to work at it. Nothing comes just for the fun of it. You got to put the effort in, and it really starts with the controlling of the mind. Okay, so I do see you having some kind of long-term stability here, with regards to a couple of years ahead of you, where you're just in a stable place, either financially or in a connection, a relationship, or even in your own energy, where you're really seeing your own self-worth and understanding about yourself and your life growing, which I love that so much. Wow, we have to understand, we have to have a relationship with ourselves. We've got to be very strong in our energy. There you come into your reading, King of Water, you know what I mean? There it is, 9 of Water, yes. Yes, 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 Pisces. You claiming your energy. I'm going to say what I'm hearing Spirit Guide saying. They say you're going to learn to work with your emotion. Okay. So sometimes for Pisces and for Cancer, okay, and for other water signs as well. I mean, I also feel like even Scorpio, it can happen with Scorpio as well. Because with Scorpio, sometimes I feel like it can happen in another way. Scorpio, I feel like they can, when they get that emotion, they can take actions that are like, either I'm going to shut myself off, I'm going to run away, I'm going to leave, I'm going to confront, you know, because Scorpio is Scorpio. But with Pisces and Cancer, I feel like you internalize what you're feeling, you know what I mean? And it can hold you back, it can be detrimental to your growth. It's normal. We all, every zodiac sign, or every, you know, elemental part of the zodiac sign, like if you're a fire sign, water sign, whatever, you got good elements and bad elements. So your emotions can be the thing that prevents you from taking action, the thing that prevents you from opening up, the thing that prevents you from believing and having faith, because it's so overwhelming for you. But I see you getting a complete grip of that. And I almost feel like with the King coming in here like this, and the 9 of Cups, it's almost like saying the King, your mind, I sometimes feel as if, actually it is that way, the Kings in the tarot are associated to the brain, to the mind, the thought, and the Queens is associated to the emotion. So we're literally looking at the 2 intelligences of human species, and the mind and the emotion, the King and the Queen, have to be in alignment with each other if they're going to rule the kingdom, which is the body. Okay, and I see you getting that. I see you understanding the way I feel in this world. The 9 of Cups is ultimately going to be what makes everything change. So you're going to start looking at how you can make yourself feel happy without ever seeing, without anything really making you happy on the external world. Meaning that you need to try to be happy with nothing changing. Unfortunately, you got to find that space. Is the way you got to do it. There's no other way. Meaning that you need to know how to be happy without the money, without the love, without the relationship, you see. Because the thing is, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So it's literally got to be in you already for you to receive it. And that means you have to forcefully, literally forcefully put your energy into a place where it's almost as if you're dreaming, you're visualizing it, and you're pretending in some kind of way that you're like, okay, my life, I don't have money, I don't have a job, I'm really pulling hard, but you know what, I know I'm going to have a job. I know I've got money. I've got a job. I've got money. I'm in the space of pausing. I've got nothing to worry about. So everything's going to be fine. Everything's fine. Everything will work out for me. I trust. I release this energy. It's all good. You know, it's a very hard thing to do. But when you do that, miracles truly take place. You got to clear it first with your mind. That's why you got to clear the air over there. And that means also letting go of things from the past as well. Okay. So let's see, we've got the Four of Water, a lot of water energy coming into your reading. Let's see what else will come in here. Knight of Water, Messenger of Water. Yeah, a lot of water. I knew I could pick up the vibe of it like that for you. Let's see what will come in here. Oh, another Knight as well. Knight of Pentacles. Very nice. That is when you see the results right there of your effort. Six of Earth. Yes, let's see what else will come in here. Five of Earth. Problems getting solved here. Nice. And the Five of Fire. You're solving a lot of problems. I love it so much. So I'm going to go in here for you. I can see what you're trying to accomplish here. I can see what's wrong. What is causing you your worry. Let me go to it first. Let's get it out of the way. I see a shift in energy that happens before you see the change, and it's going to have to be very carefully done inside of you, because the Four of Cups is about holding on to the past. We're going straight into the past energy. Four of Cups talks about heartache and pain that has happened to you in the past, all the emotional feelings that you felt when things didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And it talks about now having fear for the future. Literally, look what it says there. Trust the unknown. I think you have the fear for the unknown, and it asks you to review those emotions and understanding that just because events did take place in the past, it doesn't mean that will repeat in the future. If it does repeat in the future, it's usually us believing that it will, and that's when it does. Life can also just happen and things do take place, but it doesn't mean that it will keep on doing that. We've got to know that there's a time and a place for everything. With regards to this, I see a little bit of fear there with regards to what can still happen. Maybe a problems you're dealing with now. I'll show you why. But I see you trusting. I see a beautiful energy of you trusting that things will move in your direction and things are going to turn out in your favor. Oh, absolutely. The Knight of the Messenger of Water is an energy of everything will turn out in my favor. Everything is going to be the way I want it to be. As long as I have this belief that it will be so. Your emotions must lead you in life, not lead you into a hole. They must lead you onto the top of the mountain. Okay, so if you let your emotions pull you down, they will pull you down and your life will go in that direction. When you do this, when you kind of like go, emotions lead me, I'm going to be okay, show me that I'll be okay. And it shows you, it starts to show you. Whenever I see the Knight of Pentacles, I always believe it's got to do with the practical side of life, the material side, the physical side of our world, the events that we are experiencing. And I see events taking place here where there's some stability coming in. And you're going to be moving towards this with joy. I can see that happening now. I see this has definitely got to do with money as well. I can't say anything else. It's got to do with money. I'm hearing again 2 months. Your reading is quite high vibrational here. I pick up a very high vibrational. I'm clairaudient, so I hear vibration. I hear like a static radio in my ears, my head ears, only when I'm doing the readings or when I'm talking about spiritual stuff or I'm working with spiritual things. In the normal course of the day, I don't hear it at all. Your reading right now, that pitched sound is so high. It is usually like it's tuned like shh. Your sound is like shh. It's so pitched high. I can't even explain it. This is a very high vibration, and I'm holding that high vibration. This is a very positive event in your life. Oh man, Pisces, it leaves you secure. Love it so much. Ooh, wow, it solves so much problems. It continues and continues for you. There it is. The 6 and the 7 of Pentacles. It just continues and continues forward for you. Nothing is changing here. This is you getting where you want yourself to be. This is you at the place where you want to be Pisces. This is the beginning of something that flows for the next couple of years of your life. Literally, whenever I see the 7 of Pentacles, I'm like, 7 of Pentacles, 7 years. So that's me. And I always feel like this is a level that you're going to reach at the 7 of Pentacles. From the 7 of Pentacles, something is going to change again. And that's when you're going to get yourself to the 8. You're going to be very busy again. And you're going to be working, and getting to the 10 of Pentacles. Abundance is definitely there for you in some kind of way. It can also be your life changing in some kind of way, where you are so much more confident, so much more stable. You're definitely happy with the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups being there. Definitely happy with the King of Cups being there, letting love and your heart lead you. Here's what you solve. All the 5s talks about changes in these areas, that you are going to overcome different things here. So with your 5 of Wands, I want to start with the 5 of Wands. Your 5 of Wands is talking about sometimes how you're feeling in the world. It can talk about difficulties you're dealing with that are outside of stability and money and career. It can be people, it can be situations, it can be disagreements, it can be life just throwing you a curveball kind of vibe. I see the change in this energy enabling you to really move away from that and through that. Sometimes it's not there anymore. It's not just going to disappear. I see you moving through some of the problems, meaning that you go right through them and you solve them one by one. Congratulations. Then you got the 5 of Earth coming in here. This is definitely attached to the stability. It's attached to, you got the 5, the 6, and the 7. Just look at this. You are solving that problem. This financial issue here, you are solving it. You are solving this problem. And if I could, I just wish I could put you in my brain and my heart just for an hour, 30 minutes. Just be in me and feel it. You will not understand. You will know. You will just be like, whoa, oh my God, I can do anything. And you truly can. I wish I could just make you understand. I wish I could just make you feel it. Oh, you go crazy. It's like, whatever this is, I don't have enough money. I don't have a job stability. I don't have a really good place to stay. I need a home. I need the flow of money. I don't have enough money to pay my bills. I don't have. Got to change those words. Because money always flows to me like a waterfall, never ending. Money flows like a waterfall to me. Money is aligned to me. Money is always there when I need it. I've got more than enough. It flows to me, never ending. I've always got enough to do everything I want and even more. That's what you got to say. Not, I don't. You got to change it. You have to change it. Otherwise, your life will not change. You've got to get control of this computer here, because your vibration is being affected by what happens in here. It affects the vibration, which is your emotion. Your emotion is vibrating and the universe is vibrating. Everything is vibrating, guys. Everything is vibrating. As witches, we feel it. That's why we surround ourselves with crystals. That's why we feel different energies. We feel those things because we feel the vibration. We can go to a rock on the road and pick it up and be like, hello, little friend, because we can feel, oh, this rock likes me, you know what I mean? And we take it home. I've done that many times. I've got big rocks in my garden that I picked up somewhere and brought it home. It's like, hello, you live with me now. You know, the thing is, everything vibrates. Not only does that vibrate, the fire, the flame is vibrating. Money is vibrating. This tarot card vibrates at a specific frequency that's different from this one. You vibrate, the thought in your mind vibrates, the thought in your energy, in your body, the emotion you're feeling is vibrating, and the universe is vibrating at different frequencies. So if your frequency is way off, it will attract that same vibration to it. So your frequency is like, you're going to get coming into you. But if your frequency is like, it will get that coming into you. So you got to work on that. And you begin with this. And remember, the thought will affect the feeling. And the feeling will guide you into action, which is also going to be aligned with what you want to see. So this is how it begins for you. This is how the change really starts. And this is truly the only way. It doesn't just mean you're going to sit on your sofa and think positive thoughts all day and be like, I'm going to have money. It's not going to work like that, because you're going to also be inspired to take action. And it is the action that is needed in the physical world that we live in, not just the spiritual world. So we need action to create. And I see you doing that. I see you aligning mind and body and moving in the direction that's going to take you to the light that you're going to see. And I really feel like this major shift for you is happening in the next month or two. So while you are in this energy, go deeper into understanding what I was talking about. How can my vibration attract the life that I want? Go Google this on YouTube. I am creating another channel next, it'll be in June. I've ordered some things that I need. It's going to be called Head Rich Healing. I really want to be able to help you guys. I want to be able to do this for you, because I understand how powerful it is when something is stuck in you or ingrained in you, or even you feel as if you have a blockage or there's something wrong in your energy. As a head witch, as a witch, this is what we do. So I want to do this for you. I don't just want to tell you what's going on. I want to help you to get there. And that will be coming out in June. I'll be putting my first videos out with regards to like a guided meditational ritual, because I'm a witch, okay? And it will be helping you to remove certain patterns out of you and to put certain things back into you that can change the energy vibration that you are. But that will be coming out in June. I'm very, very excited for it. I'm literally busy working on the setup and all these kind of things. It will be so exciting. Otherwise, I will see you guys in your next reading. And please do remember, if you are here, I forgot to tell you in the beginning of the reading, the videos that get the highest views for the week out of the 12 zodiac signs, usually I choose 1 or 2 videos. Those videos get a bonus reading during the week. So thank you so much for coming in and sending my absolute love to you guys out there. Bye.